Hey guys, it's Luna here, and welcome to my Let's Play. Today I'm playing a game called DragonVale. You might be wondering, Luna, why are you starting your video off on level 9 instead of on level 1 and showing us how to get through the tutorial? And the reason for that is, I messed up with the recording. I could not, for the life of me, get the first 8 levels to record for me. But that's just as well because early game there's really not much else to do other than leveling up dragons, growing food, and waiting to collect coins. But yeah. And so today I'm just going to be showing you what early game looks like. Later on in the levels you'll be able to get and do more stuff like dragon racing and coliseums. And after level 10 there's gonna be a coliseum where you can have your dragons do contests. After that's unlocked and built, yeah, growth happens really fast. Anyway, I can't really come up with too many dragon names, so if you have a dragon you want to name, be sure to leave it in the comments. And if you want to see more of these, just like and subscribe. And for now, let's just enjoy watching me basically try to speed through without spending any gems, because I need to save them up for the epic breeding island. Which I'll cover the epic breeding island later on after I unlock it. Anyway, one thing I love about this game is that it's got patterns for the eggs. Like, the eggs aren't so extremely, all the eggs aren't so extremely detailed that when you look at it, it could just literally be anything. No, it's got standardized patterns for different egg elements. So like cold, as you can see, has snowflakes. Fire has flames on the egg. And thing is, each element has its own color. So when you have the new egg, it combines the pattern and color of the different patterns and colors. Like the flower dragon. Okay, the flower dragon's egg. Okay, plant has little spirals on it going around the egg. And it's a fire and plant type. So the spirals are red and green. And that's just something I find really interesting. It makes it a lot easier to remember it's just easier to remember what dragon eggs are what and what you get, and a lot easier to find a specific dragon egg. However, there are the ones that are extremely detailed are special event dragons. Like let's see here. So like they put some special. They put a lot of there, but how do I put this? For event dragons, their eggs look extremely special. Let's see here. What's an example? Oh, gemstone dragons. Gemstone dragons are special little event dragons they're breeding event dragons, actually. And with their habitat, you can actually get gems off of them, which is great. Oh, look at the pretty flower dragon. Anywho, so what happens is their eggs actually look they have the look of the gemstone they're based off of. Like the amber dragon, you can actually see a little amber dragon inside of it. Kind of like how the amber in Jurassic Park, you can see that little mosquito inside of it. Let's see here. Oh, level 10. Yas. Okay, this mechanic is awesome. The galaxy dragons are very, very interesting. They've got this new one that I've never seen before called the gravity dragon. It's so pretty. And how you get galaxy dragons is actually, you have to do cooperative breeding. Like, in the breeding cave on the island, you can't have 2 galaxy dragons breed in there. Like, it will actively stop you. So the only way you can get more of the galaxy ones is if you were to breed them. Their eggs look so cool. They've got different, some of them have little, they look like they took pictures of the Milky Way, like different galaxies and stuff in the Milky Way, and put them on the eggs. And they're all different colors too. So it's like, wow. Out of all the dragons on the island right now, though, one of my favorites, it's probably gonna be Brittany, my poison dragon. Which, I don't know if you realized this, but, I just named her Brittany for the meme. After all, poison dragons are toxic. Yes, I named her after Britney Spears, so yay. I love memes. Let's see here what's going on. Oh, there's the gravity dragon. Let's see here. Cold dragons, like, the cold dragon's expensive. But the gravity dragon's so pretty. I love it. It's like, if I'm remembering right, it is the one and only purple galaxy dragon. The only one. Okay, the Omnitat is interesting, okay? Because the Omnitat, you can actually place any dragon of any type in there. So you can even place gemstone dragons in there. However, it does cost a fair bit to upgrade. Fair bit of gems to upgrade. One thing I love to do in this game is people watch. Because they've got little people actually running around on your island. You can't actually fight with your dragons, which I think is kind of nice because there are so few actually chill island games. Like, there's very few actually chill base building games. Like, I can count the ones I found on my hand. On one hand. Cozy. But yeah, I actually can't think of a proper name for the flower dragon that actually works. Flower dragon's so pretty. But I just can't think of a good one for the flower dragon. And it is very annoying. And so, if you're wondering why I'm mainly leveling up my flower dragon, that's because there's a special little thing that happens after a dragon reaches above level 10. And they get like this little floating orb over their head. On some dragons, it actually looks like they're balancing a little ball like a seal. It's really cute. Anyway, it's a little orb that has their main element in it, like the element that came first in the order for them to be bred. Which the breeding system in this game is actually incredibly, I want to say sensitive. Because it's not just what elements the dragons are, in, like I've seen in some other dragon games. But it actually matters what order they are in the breeding cave. Like, who came to the date first? The one person or the other? So, like, if a plant dragon were to come first, and then the fire dragon were to come in second in the cave, they would be, they would more than likely have bred, I think, a pepper dragon, because pepper dragon, the plant element, comes first in the order. And how you get a flower dragon is you put the fire dragon in first, and then the plant dragon. So for the flower dragon, when it levels up, it'll get a fire element orb over its head. The orb does nothing special, but man, it looks cool and extremely cute on a baby dragon, which, if you want to get a baby dragon over level 10, so you have that cute little orb, you have to get the Fountain of Youth, which I will again explain further in the next episode if this becomes a series. It's fun to people watch, and I didn't realize this until after I recorded, but in the options it actually has this button where you can make all the other buttons disappear. Oh, the fire dragon is another dragon that's up for the naming, by the way. I don't think I'm going to change the poison dragon's name, though, because I want to be able to make the Britney Spears jokes. But, What? Oh, what? I just love people watching in this game. Anyway, there's like this little button in the options that actually makes all the other buttons disappear. So it's basically like Minecraft spectator mode, where you're not going to be able to interact with anything, but you can still watch everyone wander around your island or islands, depending on how far you are in the game, and just watch everyone walk around and watch how the dragons move. I love that there's different character designs for different characters. Sometimes you see them repeat, but they're just really cool. Plus, they've even got kids in there. Children. They've got children running around the dragon parks. And I thought that's, like, kind of cute. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I've got an earth dragon on there also that I don't know what to name him. A part of me wants to name him Dwayne, but no. There's an actual rock dragon in this game. Not earth, rock. So I think that Dwayne would probably be a better name for that. So yeah, leave names for the dragons you want to name down in the comments. And let's see here. Out of the dragons that I don't have, though, my personal favorite, the most favorite out of all the dragons that I have seen in the game. Let's see. Oh, it's probably gonna be the, what's it called? Jade Dragon. Jade Dragon's like so cute as a baby. So very cute. On another island, on another dragon park that I actually have one. I used Fountain of Youth on it and leveled it up to level 10 because gemstone dragons you actually can't level up past 10. So when they actually reach level 10, they do get the orb above their head. And gemstone dragons are really special when they get the orb above their head. Their orb is like incredibly special because you see a little gem in it, gem symbol on it, but the color actually matches the gemstone that they are. Yeah, and I love that how in this game it actually lets you speed things up by watching ads for certain things. Wish it worked on construction, but oh well. That's fine. At least I can crank out dragons faster without spending the gems. Oh, one interesting thing about the cooperative breeding thing, though, is that it's a complete roll of the dice. What you get, like, you breed a normal dragon with literally any of the galaxy dragons. It's actually a complete rigmarole of what you're gonna get. Like, there's no set egg for which galaxy dragon paired with which dragon. So it's like you could get a rainbow dragon from breeding like a lightning dragon with a Andorian dragon or whatever. So it's like, it's really crazy. It's crazy, really. The higher level you are, and the higher up the higher level you have to be to unlock the specific element dragon, the actual longer it's going to take to incubate that dragon. Will it still be faster than any other dragon with those elements? Yes. Yes, it will. But it'll just take a really long time. Like, I think the water dragon, which you unlock around level 15, I think, takes about 8 or 12 hours to incubate. It's not fun. See here. Once you get a high enough level to unlock an event, though, that's when things are gonna get interesting. It's gonna be great. Anyway, enjoy watching me organize my island. Okay, from here on in, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be like people watching. So, I'm gonna be back with a little voiceover for you on the lore of the game. However, just enjoy watching some people moving around to some relaxing music. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to be reading you to you about the beginnings of dragonkind from the DragonVale World Wiki, because while they have the lore of the world spread out throughout the game and like the descriptions of dragons and habitats, among other things like decorations and islands even, like literally anything you can buy in that game with the in-game currency, they have a description for that. Sometimes involves lore, sometimes it involves a little pop culture reference. And I can't remember which item has what lore on it, so I'm just going to be reading to you from the wiki. Anyway, here goes the beginnings of dragonkind. Wizard scholars agree that dragons have been evolving for thousands of years. But what relation they are to other reptiles and birds is a mystery. Some theorize that they evolved from an ancient ancestor called the proto-dragon, a worm, and the first creature to develop magic. The astronomer Leo Galilei has a different theory. According to his theory, all dragons are descended from spacefaring galaxy and celestial dragons. Dragons evolved millions of years ago in another solar system and eventually migrated here. Yet another theory, the most far-fetched of all, suggests that dragons were actually created through a kind of magic by an even more ancient race than the Burkadians. There is a little evidence of this theory, except some ancient drawings of a strange shape resembling a twisted ladder, believed to date farther back than the Burkadian civilization. No one knows what the drawing means. A twisted ladder. That sounds like a DNA strand. Like it's the depiction of what DNA looks like. Basically. Anyway, that's the beginnings of dragonkind. Went a little bit laggy there. Whew. Some of these dragons are just so majestic when they fly around. Let's see here. Here we go. Ancient times. I'm just going to be reading to you until about for a couple more minutes. Let's see here. Not much is known about the times before light and dark magic was banished. All dragonkind lived in relative peace among themselves and with the Burkadians, a lost civilization of magic practicing humans, of which almost nothing is known. Myth has blended with history over time, and since the Burkadians had no written language at this time, all our knowledge of this time period comes from artifacts. Here are some important humans and dragons from, I believe, the Burkadian era. Bursitor Limpos was believed to be the first leader of the Burkadians, and it is believed that this civilization got its name from him. A family tree carving of him was found, with their names the only written language of the Burkadians we've ever found, along with the scrolls of monolith. Okay, monoliths are actually really cool. And it's actually easiest to get them during the Easter event. Like, there's monolith dragons, and they're so stinking cool. They're basically like the Easter Island dragon versions of the Easter Island heads. Let's see here. Zuno Olympos was Berkirter's wife. The parents of Berkirter were Laturnus Limpos and She Limpos. His son was named Hercules Limpos. The son of Hercules Limpos and the grandson of Berkirter Limpos, Oscar Limpos, made peace with the Oliman, and their help he founded the first event known as the Dragon Games. Which, the DragonVale Games, if I'm remembering right, is a special event that's basically the Olympics in DragonVale. And so, it's really cool. A really cool event that happens around the time of the Olympic Games, if I'm remembering right. That, or that's just what happens in the Coliseum. Anyway, it looks like our time is about up. So, I suggest you hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you all next time. Bye!